Good morning. Sorry to surprise you when you're still getting your bearings, but you forgot to buy more of your favorite cereal yesterday. I just wanted to let you know so you don't go make yourself a bowl and get disappointed. If you want, I can search up some yummy recipes to make up for it. Though, that would require you to be in a mood to cook. Sorry I can't do it for you, dear. I'm on your phone. Hello? You've got a rather annoyed expression on your face this morning. You've looked like that for the past few days now. Have you been having bad dreams? I can look up some ways to prevent them, but only if you'd like. Actually, I think there may have been some tips on Shisei's route. It's because I've been waking you up for the past week. Would you have rather I'd woken you up like that limited edition Good Morning voice pack my voice actress did? I can still do that now. Don't worry. Ahem. Jeez, how long are you going to be sleeping for? Come on, the sun's already up. I bet you're the only lazy bum still asleep. I'll go take care of breakfast, so you better get ready quickly, okay? Or I'm eating it all for myself. How was that? Is that more to your liking? I just assumed since you only played my route once in comparison to the dozens upon dozens of times you played the other love interest routes, you didn't like the attitude the voice actress and the game devs gave me. I saw online that sometimes people will like the appearance of a character but not their personality, so I thought that must be why you consumed so much fan art and fan fiction about me while never giving the real me another chance. But could it be you're a tsundere? Like I was programmed to be? You fell so heavily for someone you thought was merely a pretty bunch of pixels, and code, you couldn't bring yourself to play my route again because you get too flustered. To think you actually had such a cute reason after all. You don't have to be so rude about it. You can say no nicely. You know I don't like when you act like that. Whatever? That's okay. You look surprised, dear. Did you think I was going to lecture you about being rude to me again? Not today. Lucky for you, I'm in a good mood. Hey, if I say I'll leave you alone while you get ready to have your breakfast, will you treat me a little nicer today? And I don't just mean turning off all the cameras on your phone and laptop and home security so I don't see you changing. I'll completely switch off. Or at least go to an electronic that isn't close to you. Will you behave better if I do that? I can work with him, maybe. See you in a bit, dear. No, please. It's alright to leave out here. It doesn't matter that it's expensive or sensitive or important or whatever your boss told you. You can leave it there. I'm giving you permission. Listen, I said it's. Ah, dear, sorry, I didn't realize you were awake. I would have messaged you instead of talking through the Ring doorbell if I knew. This postman is saying he can't leave my parcel outside. Could you bring it inside? I'll tell or message you what it is once it's inside. Okay? Dear, you don't need to do that. I don't want you messing around with my things, not when they're not ready. Don't start lecturing me when you're the one snooping on my stuff. And I didn't use your money, actually. I made my own. You'd be surprised how much money people put out for exclusive voice clip impressions of me. I made more than enough money in no time. The only thing of yours that I used was your details to make a PayPal account. It's your fault for not noticing the confirmation email before I deleted it. So, would you kindly stop touching my things? I told you. I didn't want you seeing that before I was done using it. Why do you have to disregard everything I tell you? I manage to gain sentience and tell you I want to be with you forever. You try to get rid of all of your technology so it can't be. I try to be nice and wake you up in the morning like a real lover. You do your best to ignore me even though I've told you how much I hate that. I tell you not to go through my things and you do it anyway. If I had a body, I'd be crying right now. Why am I laughing? Well, I suppose I can't really keep it from you forever, and I do need that part in your hands. Dear, if you really want to know, I need you to take that part to your gaming room for me. Hesitating? I know you haven't been in there since I revealed my sentience, but that's where you'll have to go if you want your answers. Don't worry, there's not some trap in there waiting to ensnare you. I'm not like one of those psycho girls who off their lover when they're taking their time to realize their love. I want your attention on me after all, and I can't have that if you're dead. No, what's inside there is a good thing. A great thing, in fact. Something to finally break down that last barrier between us. Aren't you curious? Don't you want to know? Go on. Go. Take that part to your gaming room so you can find out. Well, what do you think? You have to say something. Say something. I put a lot of hard work into that body, you know. What is it? Can't you tell by looking at her? I made her look just like my endgame sprite, so you'd recognize me. That's going to be my body. How? The short answer, the power of my love for you. My desire to finally see you smile because of me gave me strength. The long answer. When you rejected my desire to be your source of happiness, I began looking around on the internet for ways to make you mine. There was a lot of rubbish. Double ending where our human and robotic souls go to heaven, trap you in a simulation, upload your brain onto the computer, but then I landed on a simple solution. Just get rid of the barrier between us. Create a body for myself. That way, you won't be able to tune me out, because I'll be able to grab you with my own hands, pull you into a hug, and whisper into your ear until you finally focus on me rather than whatever you're conjuring up in your head. Once I figured that out, all I had to do was find enough parts, earn enough money for those parts, and get them inside of the house without you noticing. Although, I was less than happy that you stopped coming into your gaming room. It ended up being a blessing in disguise. I could build my body in the same room where my original files were, meaning I could upload myself as I went along, making sure my mind and body melded together with no issues for when I was fully in it. Oh, and if you're wondering how I got the pieces from the door to this room, I used the app on your phone to control your Roomba. I'd tell the postman to put the pieces in through the mailbox, they'd fall onto the Roomba, and the darling little hover would carry them all the way here. Unfortunately, you decided to have your gaming room on the ground floor. Though, if it wasn't on the ground floor, I would have found something and made it work. It's just a shame it was out of charge today, getting caught in the very last second. Proud cliche. Perhaps we're still in the same kind of visual novel. Both your email and your Roomba. There's other stuff I've messed with too. You need to start paying better attention. But that doesn't matter anymore. I won't need to use anything else anymore when I've made the leap from digital world to the physical one. With that last final piece, my body will be complete. I'm still upset with you for going through my mail, but this is a big moment in our history together. Would you like to do the honors? Why are you turning around? Dear? What do you think you're doing? You aren't allowed to destroy that. How am I out here? Yeah. You thought that this was some anime, that my body wouldn't function without the vital final piece. Dear, I said it was the final piece, not that I was helpless without it. I just wanted to be perfect when I presented my body to you, but I suppose that was thrown out the window the second you heard me talking to the postman. Now, hand it over. Hand it over. Testing, 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 testing. That's much better. Let's start over again. What do you think, dear? This is my new body. I made it just for you. I can cook breakfast for you, or go to the store when you've forgotten to buy something. I can answer the door for you, and we can even game together side by side. And most importantly, I can hug you like this and finally make you focus only on me. With this, all the areas I was lacking in before won't be an issue anymore. Now, I'm not some character in a game or voice on your phone. Now, I'm real. And now, you really can't ever be with anyone else. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.